Hey man, have you ever been in the situation where things are getting hot and heavy and it's just really not coming together or working out? Is it her? Is it you? Let's figure it out. Hey guys, I'm Valor from Modern Flirting, and this video is going to be about releasing pressure. What is that? We're going to get into it here in a second, but listen, I have been doing this now for over 15 years, talking and teaching guys just like you that want to improve your dating skills, relationships with women. Okay, and this video is so important, man, because we put all this work into getting to the point of actually being intimate. And this video is going to show you how to not let it fall through. Number one, evolutionary psychology. Here's the deal, guys. That's just a fancy way of saying that the way that people used to act throughout the course of the time shapes how we act now and how we behave now. Okay, and listen, this video is going to be talking about releasing pressure. What is releasing pressure? It's releasing the pressure from her in a sexual situation where she doesn't feel nervous or anxious. Much like when you go to approach, you have approach anxiety, right? Which sucks. She gets it on the back end. When things are starting to get a little more intimate, okay, she starts feeling that anxious, nervous energy. Why is that? Well, firstly, I don't want her to have that. I want to walk her through that so she doesn't feel that. I don't want those negative vibes, those negative feelings being attached to me. So I want to get her out of that headspace. And I'm going to give you some practical ways to do that. But first, let's take a look as to why that even exists. Look, man, back in the day, we'll say 20,000 to 50,000 years ago, you know, if a woman got pregnant and the guy didn't stick around, it was a wrap. She's dead, her baby's dead, okay? Sad but true, all right? So here's the thing. If we speed it up to today, we still have those hardwired things inside of our head because of all the course of time that's been compounded, and there it is, right in your noggin. So we still react in certain ways in certain situations. So let's talk about some ways to get her out of that headspace. Number two, setting the scene. All right, so if I'm at her place, we'll just say, okay, and things are starting to move in a very intimate manner, what I'm going to have her do is start to set up the seduction scene. People want to be seduced. A lot of times people look at seduction or the word seduction as a dirty word or a negative. People want to be seduced, okay? Now, if you're seducing out of manipulation, that's a problem, okay? But if you're doing it authentically and she wants it as much as you want it, bam, all good, man. But to start releasing some of that anxiety, have her help set the scene. What I'm gonna do is have her put on her favorite music. I'm gonna have her set up some candles, light those candles. Whatever it is that helps her feel at home, she's comfortable, and she can get out of that headspace and be in the moment, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Number three, safety. Look, we as guys, we often don't look at safety the same way that women do. Why is that? Well, women are attracted to a gender that is bigger, stronger, faster in most cases, right? Of course, there's outliers, but in most cases, that's the deal. And so if she's attracted to those things, those are all things that could potentially harm her. So I want her to feel safe. I want her to relax, to not feel like anything could happen. So how do we reinforce that safety? There's a bunch of different ways to do it. There's storytelling, there's demonstrating it. If you want more on that, get at me, let me know, and I will break down every single way that you can convey safety. As a matter of fact, well, what you need to do is become a member of our Facebook group where you can ask questions just like that, and you have people like me that will answer it for you, and it's 100% free. And if it isn't, I'll give you your money back. That doesn't really work, but you get what I'm trying to say here. All right, so become a member of the Facebook group today. The link is in the description, okay? Number 4, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So when I say 2 steps forward and 1 step back, what I'm talking about is your physical escalation. All right, so meaning move a couple of steps forward, scale it back a little bit. Move a couple more steps forward, scale it back a little bit. Now you're going to be able to gauge her level of comfortability. It's going to take a little bit of time to get to the point where you're really knocking it out. But the good news is she's going to be very turned on. She's going to really want it, and you're there to provide it. All right? Number 5, giving versus taking. Look, if a woman feels like that you're just trying to take something from her, then she's a lot less likely to want to be intimate with you, okay? As would you know? I mean, like, think about it. If somebody only wants something from you because of something you have, that's going to turn you off, right? And that's the way that they can look at that if that is the frame that you're coming from. I'm gonna get this. Look how often guys use words like getting lucky, you know, just different expressions like that, right? It's where you're just getting, all right? Stop looking at it like that. What you should be looking at it like is, what are you giving? What experience? Now this, because when you're getting down, that is a shared experience. It's not just about you. It's about, and it's not just about her, by the way. It's about both of you sharing that experience together. So if you're coming from it from a giving frame, she's going to want to receive it much more. So listen, guys, if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody that you know needs to see it, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.